Hey everybody, what's happening? So it's been a couple weeks, a couple of busy weeks, as usual. I'm out in the garage at the old work table. I'll guess I'll go through some of this here in a minute. But between I don't know everything, working 50, 60 hours a week, I just had 2 wisdom teeth pulled, my bottom ones, and I had to have them done a couple weeks apart. So I'm now completely without wisdom teeth. So it's been crazy. Haven't really had time for a video. My wife started her new job, and so 3 nights a week I have the kids by myself. Not that I can't handle it, just busy. 7-year-old and a 15-month-old. You don't have time for making silly YouTube videos. But I do have some cool news. Pipes have been selling on eBay, and I'll cut in pictures of the latest 3. Although still the one disappointment is that the Lovat still is not sold, and I think it's such a cool little pipe. But I've already, Dad and I knew this was coming, that in some of these batches there was going to be 1 or 2 pipes that one of us, at some point there's going to be one that one of us wanted to hold on to. There's probably going to be more coming, at some point. Keep on doing this, we're going to happen upon pipes that we're like, yeah, that's one I got to keep for myself. So this last batch we ended up paying about $5 a piece for the pipes, and there was one in there Dad knew when he saw it that I was going to want to keep because I don't have one of these yet. A freehand. It's a Erickson freehand. Pretty nice little pipe. Well, little. It's pretty chunky. I do not have small hands, and this thing's actually pretty big. And for anybody that doesn't know, Erickson brand pipes. You can't really see it. See if I can flip the light on here. There we go. See if we can get anything besides glare here. Oh, there we go. You can see it, Erickson. So, for anybody that doesn't know, that's Eric Nording's seconds. His pipes that I don't know. His pipes that aren't the greatest, or there's some kind of flaw or whatever. They're his seconds. They're not perfect, although anybody that really knows there's no such thing as a perfect first anymore. Rolling, bud. I said run along. Take your water with you. Go sit down in the shade somewhere and drink. He just came back from a bike ride. I wasn't riding a bike, he was. He was practicing his bike riding. He's pretty sweaty, so. Samuel Adams Oktoberfest. Thanks to my, as always, awesome wife. She was going to the store the other day. She goes, "Is there anything else?" Yeah, I can go for some beer. I was expecting a 6-pack or something, She comes back with a 12-pack of Oktoberfest. She's always doing things like that. So, yeah. Erickson freehand. I think $5 is a pretty good price for what normally is anywhere from like $45 to $60 pipe. So it's got this cool like half plateau top that I really dig, because it's not like the real sharp craggy. It's kind of rounded plateau, and it's only half of it. The other half is smooth. So it's kind of this weird slant to the top of the bowl. Pretty pipe, and smokes really nice. I dig it. And I am breaking the rules here. I did smoke this pipe yesterday while I was mowing. This is now one of my Sunday pipes, along with the Luxor. Just because I mow on Sunday usually. And I was mowing yesterday. Funny story, I was mowing through the swing set, and the one of those glider things on there, and it bounced and hit the pipe, knocked some stuff out of it. I looked down and I was like, oh, it's just ash, whatever. Kept mowing. All of a sudden felt like super hot, like right on my upper thigh. I looked down and it's like burning a hole in my shorts, my good shorts. It's like, ah. And I'm not a shorts kind of guy, so I only own like 2 pairs of shorts. So it's like, ruined a pair of shorts, my good pair too. So real quick, we'll do a tour of the work area here. So here we've got the table, work table. As you can see, it's kind of a mess right now. Got some pipes laying around, my drill bits. For anybody that's not thought of this on their own, let's see here, 9/64 and 5/32 for most American pipes, and a lot of European pipes. That's your 2 sizes to ream the draft hole. If it gets clogged up, you just take and put the drill bit in there and just turn it with your fingertips. Cleans the draft hole right out. And of course we've got some Morton's kosher salt there, and some Everclear for doing salt and alcohol treatment. Got some denatured alcohol here for its many uses, such as stripping the wax and things like that, thinning out dye, all kinds of purposes for that. Got some, well, it's Clorox, but it's basically OxyClean. Some steel wool. For anybody that's may become interested in refurbishing pipes, there's a great website, rebornpipes.com. The guy does a blog, but he has a recipe on there for it's OxyClean stuff to strip the stain off of a pipe, and it works amazingly well. I'll throw the before and afters of the 50s Graybo that I did. Of course, some needle files. There's too many uses to list them all. Some sandpaper. That string is in there for no reason. Some different grades sandpaper. Starts at 400, ends at 3,000. Of course, pipe cleaners, Q-tips, nitrile gloves. Those are very handy for a lot of things. Keep your hands clean. With my Wisdom Tooth Extractions. They had this socket gel stuff that they gave me. Now that I'm done with it, I rinsed it out, and I'm going to use that to dispense the alcohol into the bowl of the pipe when I do a salt and alcohol treatment. That way I don't accidentally spill it onto the side of the bowl and ruin the finish. And of course we've got our micro mesh sanding pads, which go from let's see, 1,500 to 12,000. Of course, a Decatur remall kit. Everything's kind of a mess right now. And then my little invention, took some little, I think 5/8 dowel rods. No, not 5/8. 5/16 maybe dowel rods. I duct taped them together so that I can wedge a little sandpaper in there. Like so. And then I can use that to sand the bowl. Get the sides all nice and cleaned up inside. That's kind of handy. And then over here in the background you can see two different buffing wheels. Dad got this one I think at Harbor Freight. And I've got unsewn muslin over here for white diamond or white polishing compound, which is typically used for stainless steel and harder metals, but you can also use it on the wood. Works really nice. And the second wheel for blue compound, which you use on any of the nickel and silver rings around the shank or the stummel. And then you can also use that for the stems. It works really nice on vulcanite and acrylic. And of course a sewn muslin for putting carnauba on there. And then unsewn flannel for doing a final buff. Got my nifty little light. A lot of jerry-rigged stuff in here. I don't like spending money unnecessarily. Which the cool thing is this buffer and this polishing compound and my carnauba wax and all my dyes here and my sandpaper. I got all that basically for free because my insurance through work has like a rebate. You can get up to $250 back for just completing certain tasks, like going and getting a physical and going to the dentist for a checkup and, you know, filling out a survey, and, you know. So I've gotten $150 worth of pipe stuff. Oh, I got pipe cleaners too. Man, just tons of stuff off of Amazon. $150 worth of stuff off of Amazon for free. So that's a pretty good deal. Of course, I'm sure if the insurance company knew I was using it for tobacco smoking products, they would probably not be real thrilled. But like I told Unicorn Piper one time when people were criticizing him and he really didn't deserve it. I said, well, where I come from, we have a saying, it's F them and feed them grape nuts. So yeah, what they don't know doesn't hurt me. Oh, so really don't have much going on other than that. The tobacco situation's been abysmal. I know a lot of people have actually liked my reviews and stuff like that, and I hope to get back at some of that soon. But I've not really been buying a whole lot of new tobacco. or stuff that's new to me. I've been buying a lot of bulk and actually smoking aromatic, even though I really don't care that much for most aromatics. But Sutliff coffee is actually doesn't I wouldn't say it actually tastes like coffee, but the flavor that it does have is really tolerable. It's nice, and it's been kind of my go-to here lately. Although I think I might follow my dad's footsteps and switch up to the maple walnut with the fall coming on. That I remember when I first started smoking a pipe, he gave me some of that, and just in the fall, that was like a perfect flavor. So I'll probably buy some of that here in bulk soon. Yeah. Other than that, Nashville. Nashville, man. Everybody that can, go, man. I'm really looking forward to this. Looking forward to meeting, Derek Tant. The guy, he's just one of a kind, and he just seems like he'd be a fun guy to hang out with, and I'm really looking forward to that. And going and doing a pipe adventure with my dad. We went down to John's the day before St. Patrick's Day this year, and that's when he and I really first started talking about working together on this refurbishing, which I'm going to be getting at here when I'm done with this, because he's got stems done and I don't have the bowls done yet. So I need to get going on those. Actually, this really cool Graybo Golden Duke Adjustomatic, which is very, very close to the Supreme that I did, only this is a lot newer. This has the patent number stamped on it, but it does not have the wind just blew the door shut. Does not have the shape and finish stamp on it like the other one, so I know that, well, besides the fact that it's a Golden Duke Adjustomatic, I know it's not nearly as old. It does still have the threaded tenon, which is really cool, and a lot of people seem to like that, or there's people that specifically seek that out, so that's pretty cool. And then the other one is this K. Woody Graybo, K. Woody Zulu. It's pretty nifty little looking pipe here. Not real big. Pretty nice Virginia pipe. I need to get her all reamed out. I think she's almost out of round, at least at the 1 inch. So I'll probably have to top that, sand it down a little bit. Yeah. Cool oval shank. Of course, being that it's a Zulu. Learned a lot of really cool stuff. Yeah, K. Woody Super Grain. So, alright, so we're almost at 20 minutes of me wasting your time. But yeah, if you've not heard about or don't, or been debating on the Nashville pipe meetup, go. Derek has a video with a link for the RSVP thing. I'm going. I'm really looking forward to meeting anybody that shows up there. I can't remember who all else. Oh, Eddie Gray. Eddie Gray from the Pipe Nook's going to be there. That's going to be cool. I enjoyed quite a few of his videos. I'm kind of hoping Gribbs shows up. I don't. From what it looks like, it doesn't look like he's planning on it yet, or last time I checked. But if Gribbs showed up, that would be awesome. That would be That would be pretty cool for me because I really dig Gribbs. He's a good dude. I think he'd be a lot of fun to hang out with too. Him and Derek together would be outrageous. I'd go in there with a packet of brown sugar Pop-Tarts and some toaster strudels and throw them on the floor and let them duke it out. So, all right. Well, I got a beer to drink and I got work to do. My part-time job here, which is cool though because how many jobs you really get where you can drink while you're working. So, all right. Till next time. Take her easy.